Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut for the Nintendo Wii U. Let's get into it. Ah, crap, it's in French. Ah, you have to change the language. I can probably do it from inside the game. Hold on. I'll do it. Yeah. We're gonna change that. No, not load. Options. Text language, English. Audio language, English. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think it's for the best. Oh, you can play in New Game Plus in this game, actually? Oh, that's interesting. That should make things easier since I mostly want to replay for the story. Give me Deus Ex. Hardened enemies and tougher situations will make your experience quite challenging and give you a good adrenaline rush. You are one with the machine. Just give me a challenge, I guess. You enjoy a good story and a good challenge. This is how the game is meant to be played. Yeah, there we go. Alright then. Experience points can be used in the augmentation menu to unlock additional upgrades or new augmentations. It's a bit choppy, more so than I remember. Ah, but it's a pre-rendered video, actually.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their purse strings. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
Just change the title to reflect that this is New Game Plus.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be
I don't
going through
remember
the
much
terminal,
of
it's
this
too
game,
exposed.
really.
Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you partway.
Okay. Miiverse auto post. Ah, no, don't do that because Miiverse doesn't exist anymore. What's that?
Patient X.
That's nothing, Adam. Just...
Yeah, sadly, the documents appear on the gamepad instead of the top screen. Isn't that something that I can change? Because if I want to stream this, I want as much stuff as possible to be displayed on the main screen. Difficulty level, no, I don't want to change that. Gameplay. Show radar on TV. Yeah. Okay.
David's waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
You know, you really should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
I know. Frank gets on me about it too. Hey, stop.
Stop reading my emails. Alright. I didn't mean to pry.
Are you coming?
What's that? One Globe, one source for news. Washington braces for historic augmentation hearings. Yeah, there's a ton of background information.
Please, Adam. I'm nervous enough.
Yeah, this game looked okay for a Wii U game, I suppose.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know about this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of Eric. You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that covers my theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
The music could be a bit less loud,
The work we're doing
and
is
the
good.
voice is a bit... okay, I don't want to skip this.
We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
It's not all military. We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it! Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Speaking of military,
Reed, this is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel ball.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
oh,
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do.
You're right. The teacher would just love having those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if I was playing with the Wii U Pro Controller, if I could have everything being displayed on the main screen. Like playing it on a different console, actually. I'd prefer playing with the Wii U gamepad because it's really well integrated into the game, but...
Man's office. I forgot to leave her a key, so she
It doesn't make it easy to capture.
He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah. Never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something I...
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest and encrypted GPS.
So Adam Jensen, that's me.
It transmits data to our...
I couldn't even remember the name of the main character.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
0451. 0451. 0451.
Shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Okay, am I in control? Oh yeah, now I am. Can I adjust the levels? Yeah, the music not so loud. The dialogues, I want them to be loud. And the SFX a bit less loud. Okay. Was it 0415 or 0451? I don't recall now.
Hurry up, Adam. Code is over.
0451, yeah, okay.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard? Pritchard!
Tutorial available. Navigation. Oh yeah, but it's displayed down there, okay. Yeah, I'm not interested. Not interested. Okay, how do I get back out? How do I get back out? Back to the game. Yeah, okay. There we go. How do I crouch? Ah, yeah. Moving objects, well, like this, for example. Jumping. How do you jump? Or can I... L? ZL? I know, this is to take cover. This is to aim. L. ZL, well, that's ZR, that's to shoot. Ah, it's the X button, okay. Okay, I need to get reacquainted with these controls. Where did that guy go? Okay, where do I go? No, I can't control this. Oh, okay. That was a door. Can I search them? I thought you could. Ah. Is that my girl? No. Oh. Toxic. Is it gonna linger around for long, or why isn't it displaying my ammo and stuff like that? Actually, do I have infinite ammo? Well, this is the beginning of the game, so maybe it's friendly in that sense. Whoa. Uh-oh. Can't open it. Ah, yeah, and now it opens. I guess I'm dead. Load latest save. I think it was auto-saving. Welcome to the revolution. The year is 2027.
Someone hiding over there?
How do I... Ah, yeah, like that. Ah, there he is. Not feeling too good. It's the kind of game where your character just takes a breath of fresh air and he starts feeling better already. No, it's the weapon I want. Or the ammo anyway. I don't know if he collects weapons or if it's just the ammo. Cutscene. You could have dissolved me. Careful.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery. My God, how thick was the glass?
We can rebuild him. We have the technology.
He's no good to me like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous. I think we got him, Doctor.
Give me info link.
Info link.
Fine. Give me the telecom package.
That explains why I didn't have access to a lot of things during the prologue. It's because I wasn't half robot yet, I suppose. Now he's a RoboCop. Sort of. Electronic devices with a security level above 1 will not be hackable until you upgrade your hacking augmentations. Yeah, but I should have already that unlocked since this is New Game Plus. Pocket secretaries often contain passcodes and stuff. So. Big Pro surveillance. Big Pro is watching you.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because it's glitching in and out. Meet with Pritchard, okay? He's the...
Why is David keeping the SWAT team from going in right away? Doesn't he remember the last attack?
You can't compare the two. Those guys were obviously military. These ones are just vandals.
Adam? Welcome back. I thought you were still in recovery. Vandals with guns and bullets that kill people.
Frank Pritchard, okay. I guess that's his lab. Detroit Post. With a logo that resembles FedEx for whatever reason, with the colors and stuff. The Nature of Neuroplasticity, from a lecture by Hugh Darrow given at the Byrne Institute of Medicine, 2013. The term neuroplasticity literally means the flexibility of the brain to reorganize itself based on the result of experience. 2 decades ago, the consensus among cognitive neuroscientists like yourselves was that lower brain and neocortical areas were unable to be changed after development, whereas structures such as memory could be actively altered in areas related to formation of recall. In a series of cleverly designed experiments, Michael Merzenich proved that somatosensory and auditory sensations, touch and hearing respectively, can in fact be modified through practice. This process of long-term potentiation was further explored in a series of studies in the mid-90s at Southern Illinois University, studies which clearly showed how memories could be enhanced by manipulating neuroplasticity. Indeed, with the precise timing available to us in today's computers, we can clearly see that enhancement in learning can be applied for areas of the motor cortex, auditory cortex, somatosensory cortex, and hippocampus. Manipulation of neuroplasticity makes it clear that we as a species have been blessed with a brain that has an unparalleled flexibility to incorporate neuroprosthetic augmentations. Okay.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Oh, looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Confront. If you've got a problem with me, just say it. Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough...
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this. Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here. Tough. It seems that this would put an end to the conversation if I just ignore, so I'm gonna confront instead.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican Town. No one was
Mexican Town?
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace. If you keep this up, you really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
Okay, experience 360. By the way, I did select New Game Plus. I can see on the gamepad that my total experience is over 265,000, so that must mean that I am well on my way. What was that? Is this to become stealth? Ah, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's what I had already equipped. How do I deactivate it? Ah, yeah, okay, like this. Ah, yeah, and this consumed these little units that are in the top left corner, I see. It will not replenish those I already used, though. That's a shame. Ah, yeah, I had the augmentation to walk silently. Like here, you can hear my footsteps. If I activate this, you can't hear them. Oh, yeah, what was this one? Ah, yeah, you could do this with the gamepad as well. Yeah, I forgot that. Well, that was pretty cool, though. Deactivate this. I want this to charge up. Security Manager, Office 3135. No, it's further down, apparently. What, this way?
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Ah, yeah, I remember her. Farida Malik.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
That voice is familiar.
Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Reassure? Are you suggesting I'm not? Only one way to find out. Yeah, there we go.
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Okay, hold on. I'm still looking up her voice.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
She doesn't seem to have voiced a ton of things. Titanfall 2 and this character, and that's it. Remember to hide bodies. If detected by cameras or patrolling hostiles, they will trigger an alarm. I prefer being stealthy if I can.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented, Adam. So he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
I'd rather be non-lethal if I can help it.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
A distance weapon is something that I would prefer.
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Those are my men, aren't they?
Jesus, finally. What's your boss hiding in that plant that's worth putting your own people's lives at stake, huh?
I think you can throw them, can't you? Which button is it? ZR? Yeah. Okay. Trying to remember how this game works. Okay.
You ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again, so be careful.
What else do we have around here? Okay, well, seem to be good to go. Toolkits. Tutorial available? No thanks. How do you take out your weapon again? The B button. No, those are cups as well.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Why is he constantly looking to the side like that? Like he's looking at someone like being all smug or something. You look pretty dug in. What's your plan? We've got people inside. Any ideas where to look for them? Yeah, that's important.
People inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
How many terrorists am I looking at down there? The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story? Did he communicate any demands yet? Okay.
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen purposes.
His estimate was 15, though.
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, is the man in charge you have to worry about.
Speaking of which...
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Seraph's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Okay.
About fucking time. You know there are hostages in there, right? About time you got here.
Painkillers.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Okay, so it's one or the other, huh? Well, let's try going down for starters. Okay, it looks like my objective is down there. I see one guy. Ah, there's another ladder. I didn't see it at first.
Yeah, everything seems under control. No sign of SWAT. No sign of anger.
Well, that's a waste already. Okay, he has a cyber boost energy and credit chips. Okay, anything else in here? Box of something? Stun gun darts. I don't have...
I heard that. Stop messing around.
Oh. Someone is alerted? He's coming.
Holy shit!
Okay. Okay, this guy has 10mm pistol ammo. put him in here. Get the ammo. Okay. You don't have any crosshair. You just have to kind of guess where you're aiming or something. The guy is alarmed, but not hit. I think I got him, but I'm not sure. I think I got him. Yeah, man down. Merciful soul. Oh, that's nice. Tells me I'm a merciful soul. What's that? Remote detonated explosive device? Okay. Guy has money on him. 75 credits. Double barrel shotgun. There's nobody else coming through here, so I guess I don't have to hide the bodies. It's not quite as important in this case. Yeah, the police is here, okay. Let's go through here. Lobby and shipping.
Richard, I'm in. The door
Concussion
opens
grenade.
fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Any guards behind that door? Doesn't look like it, apparently. Okay. Okay, line down. Phil, we've got more problems with the line in 9F. The rig is down, blah, 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 blah. Just checking for passwords and the like. But, what was that? The current increase in workload? No, okay, nothing interesting. An ebook. Resist the machine. We are purity first. Reject the metal. Embrace yourself. Lies are made of steel. The truth is flesh and blood. Are you tired of seeing half-human cyborgs taking jobs and opportunities from good people? Are you sick of cogs who mutilate and debase themselves? We believe that understanding human choice is impossible without first experiencing the human body's limitations. Blah, 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 blah. A newspaper. Something about Detroit. Okay, check the lockers. Huh? Revolver ammo. There's a ladder going up. Ah, crap, everyone is moving in towards him. Oops.
You gonna make me come and get you?
From the radar, I'd say he's not coming up. Now they saw me. They're never coming up. Like, they can't climb or what? Is it possible to get anywhere? Okay, you can... Well, not crawl, but... crap, they saw me! Well, I'm dead. Already. Let us save. Seraph under siege. This one is about the last Wii U game that I have not streamed yet, of those that I own. The big releases, I mean.
The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Can't you approach them from behind and then take them down? That guy over there, the black guy, will see me if I... Okay. Yeah, that's what you can do. Punch them. Credit chip, tranquilizer, got darts. Okay. Okay, the black guy is gone. Oops. He's coming back now. Stun gun darts. Whoops! I think you can wait for them at a corner like this and then take them out, but I'm not sure. If the prompts change, I will know.
Hearing things, seeing things. Man, I gotta lay off the hard stuff.
I gotta lay off the hard stuff. Okay, it's coming back to me how you have to play this game. Stun gun darts. Hit him with a spell. Or well, he's not very well hidden, but that's okay. Okay, one of them there is quite busy.
What was that?
There. Good job. Alright, well, I'll just leave them in the open, these guys. Credit chip. There was a smartphone game that they put out that I believe they made it available on PS3 and Xbox 360 as a downloadable title called Deus Ex The Fall, which kind of takes place around the same time as the events of this game. That one was quite good too. It was optimized for the model of phone that I had at the time. So it ran particularly well on the one that I had. Looked almost as good as this game, actually. That was quite impressive for its time. This side. I believe they put it out on Steam. At the very least, I know there's a Steam version, or there was at some point. Wait a minute. You can't. Maybe I need to bring a box. No. Come on. Can't I get in? Oh, that's the cover. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Anybody seen D-Rag? Probably smoking a cigarette.
A cigweed.
You shouldn't be wandering off like that. Zeke wants us all on full alert.
What for? The Popos ain't coming in here. Not while we's holding all the cards.
No shit. You see Zeke when that Hansel ever sneaked us? Never see no one twitch that fast. He's gonna get us out of this. Not if those Popos catch us blazing. So split up.
The Popos. Okay, the radar actually that you see on the screen there is not super useful because you don't see as much information as you do on the Wii U gamepad, but well, I could see that there was no one in that shed, or I don't know how to call it, storage room of some kind. Hello. I believe... Ah, crap. I believe you actually get more experience from taking them out peacefully than you do from killing them. Which is good, a game that rewards a peaceful approach. I like that. Nothing in there. Yeah, there's a guy right behind that wall. Combat rifle ammo. Let's see. What's that? Concussion grenade. Yeah, these I don't think I should need them early on. Revolver ammo. A beer. Combat rifle ammo. Yeah, actually, let me take this guy in there. Okay, well, I think I've been through all the lockers now. Okay. Okay. And put him here. Okay. There's a guy in the room here. Doesn't seem to be paying attention, so... a whiskey and... Actually, I think the bottles of whiskey, you can use them to make Molotov cocktails. Or maybe I've got that confused with something else, with a different game. Okay, put him in here with the rest of them. And close the door. And close this one as well. Right, okay. My objective is over that way. 57 meters. Two guys down there. With their backs turned to me.
You reporters make sure you get all of this. Tell the world.
Stun gun darts and money. Money. Oh, is it necessary really to hide them? Vending machine, move it. Yeah, I believe it would be too heavy for you to lift normally if this was simply a new game, because at that point in the game you're unlikely to already have the strength to be able to pull them up, to lift them. But because this is New Game Plus, I've got that already unlocked. Final push on contracts. Blah 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 blah. Looking for passwords. No. Okay. Frank Pritchard. Temporary disruption of services. Services have now been restored. Frank Pritchard. Nuclear Snake in lead speak. His name. That was what? A reply to... There seems to be a network problem which is preventing us from accessing external resources. We are investigating the breakage and we'll let you know as soon as services have been restored. Okay? And can you send me the names and employee numbers for everyone who will be working this weekend? We'll have to generate new security passcodes for all volunteers. HQ wants us to keep a tight lid on this one. J. Josie Thorpe, Plant Manager, Serif Industries. Money. Let me guess. A vent behind the vending machine. No? No. Okay. Where to then? Through here? Am I back where I was before? Yeah, I am. Okay. An ebook, The Sleepwalking World. Wake up, a fortress of lies is hidden in the heart of America. Okay, I can't access that vent. And I can't access this one either. That's the locker room.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Hold on. Because I want to know if it's hotter outside than in my room right now. Okay, 26 degrees. And it says here 29. So, well, might as well leave my window open. I lost my Wii U gamepad stylus again. Okay. Hacking. Ah, this thing. No code found. Hack. Sadly, I can't show you. Not really, anyway.
Access
Okay.
granted.
Script Kitty 25. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a solution for this. To maybe do these things on the screen. Oh, what's that? I triggered an alarm? What's this thing?
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man.
He asked for it. Kept calling me a biggie.
No way, no way. I am not going to prison for this.
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last Skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down.
It's too crowded down there. I have to find another way.
I'm telling you, man, these Hansa lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Those things are literally transparent. They should be able to see me through them. I should think. Well, or translucent anyway. It's too crowded to my liking. Oh, whoa. Ah! I don't know, can I distract them by throwing this thing? Hold on a minute. Concussion grenade. No stun gun darts. How do you throw these? The L or R button, maybe. Ah, okay. That concussion grenade didn't do much. Continue. Ah. But I have to wait. Ah, room decontamination. That's what was happening earlier. Didn't understand the alarm.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man!
He asked for it. Kept calling me a biggie.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the... Someone over there?
Someone's coming? Ah, he's on the steps, I think.
Must have been a shadow or something.
Whoa, 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 whoa! They can't see me, right?
Asshole! I see you, Chrome! Make a move. Open wide!
You guys are gonna shoot your friend. Okay, then let me equip the concussion grenades. Come on! Not enough energy for a punch. Are you kidding me?
Where you at? What the fuck is that? Not now. It's too late to run. Try to get me now. Where you at?
Okay, I have enough power for a punch.
You gonna die, Slick!
Okay, well, they're all down. Okay. Ah, this is the guy they took out. This is a Sarif Industries employee. Okay. Well, alright then. Prosthetics. There's a camera close by. I know it's on the upper floor.
Please, help!
Can I free them?
Find a way to
Deactivate what? This? Security rating 1. Okay.
Hurry!
Do something! Save us! Get us out of here! Don't just stand there!
Where's the bomb squad? Hurry!
Bastards use gas. Poison gas with a tiny release.
My God.
I know. Sanders has a lot to
Oh
answer
crap!
for.
I killed them. I killed them. No. No! They died because of me. Should I try to find the password from one of the computers, maybe, or something? I reloaded the last autosave because I'd like to save them. Poison gas.
My God.
Ah, okay. That was the last autosave. Okay, previous autosave then. He'd autosaved after I killed them. Oh my God, I know. Save the hostages. Continue. Yeah, I have to go through this thing again, sadly. Taking them all out. Someone should hire Feral Interactive to port this game over to Nintendo Switch. I think they could do a pretty good job of making a version of the game that runs superbly on the Nintendo Switch.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last Skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor.
Someone over there? Yeah, well, he saw me. Okay, again, gonna use a concussion grenade. Whoa. Woo! 2 against 1. Okay, pick up his stuff. Not enough energy. Come on! I could make a manual save actually before trying to deactivate that bomb. What was that I got? Pocket secretary added to media log? Ah, maybe there's a password in there. K-Rod, you're in charge of the bomb, it says here. Should you need to disarm it once set, failsafe code is 1505. Now let's stop these body polluters in their tracks. Signed Zeke. Okay. That's from the boss. 1505. Revolver ammo. Well, with the password, that should be easier. $15.05.
Where are the police?
Automated dispersal device armed.
Save us!
Hurry!
Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated.
Have a nice day.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Hmm.
Please put the weapon away.
Oh, sorry, lady.
I know you don't want us running around the place until everything is secured, so why don't you go ahead and do that so we can get out of
Oh,
here?
so bossy.
Goddamn crazy fanatics. How'd they even get in here? No alarms went off or anything?
Is it over? Thank you, God, it's over. I said I'd give up drinking if you got us out of this. I guess now I've got to follow through.
You've got to find their leader. He's the key to all of this. We should have heard him whip them up into a frenzy. It was scary.
What took you so long? Where are the cops, for Christ's sake?
Thank God you showed up. I don't think they were gonna let us go.
That was too close. They were going to kill us with poison gas. What kind of people are we dealing with?
Tourists. What do we have here? Oh. So here we are, huh? Ah, I'm on top of the area where I was just before, okay. I don't seem to be getting any closer to my destination, though. Well, look, come to think of it. Maybe I am. Have to move this. Ah, but no, I'm back here. Through that door and then maybe. There's another door that may give me an easier access over that way. It's not that I know the place, but the map on the Wii U gamepad is particularly useful for that. Okay, two guys in the room there in the middle, through that door, the meeting room. Can I hack it? This one. Do I have a weapon with a silencer on it? Machine pistol, 10mm pistol, no. Remote detonated explosive device, that's gonna make some noise. That's gonna attract people. I don't want that. Okay. No. I think one of them is coming through the door there, no?
Who's that?
No one here.
I didn't get him. Damn it.
Who's that?
Wait, is he coming to the door or not?
Son of a bitch! We need help here!
Well, that camera saw me, but whatever.
Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Newspaper, Picus Daily. Can the Mother City rise again? Yeah, that's the thing related to Detroit, like before.
Militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been...
I don't have the code, so let's hack it. Right. I'm detected.
Access granted.
Script kitty. Another decontamination. Yeah, let me save here.
I don't know about the hacker dude. Seems obvious. Yeah, it feels weird leaving him alone. Like, what's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
These two will start walking away from each other. Yeah, as soon as they're done talking is what I was about to say, but... No, there you go, they're gone. Wonder if maybe there's something hidden behind these crates. Yep. Update, Traveler. Okay, there's a guy. Just gonna wait till he turns around. He live. Okay, what do we have here? A frag grenade. 3 stun gun darts. Ammo. I kinda wish you could do something to attract their attention. Oops. I don't have any concussion grenades anymore, so can't rely on that. Oh boy. Where'd he go? Yeah. Okay. He should be the last one. How do you run again, by the way? Is it the L button, maybe? Oops.
It's too late to run.
Ah, yeah, it is the L button to run. And you can't run for as long as you want. You get tired, I guess. If I was weighed down by all those augments, I think I'd have a hard time running for very long too. Okay. Okay, let's go, I suppose. Praxis kit. A Praxis kit? Yeah, I don't want the tutorial. Augmentations. In fact, I've got practically all the stealth enhancer. What's that? I can't show you guys. This is so pisses me off so much. Mark and track 1.0. Use displays an icon over up to 3 targets so they can be tracked easily. Activation from a distance. Place the reticule over an opponent and hold the interaction button to mark him. I don't want that specifically. Hacking Fortify. When used on a node, it increases its rating in order to slow down trace attempts. I already have practically all the augments. I'm missing 2 in hacking analyze, and is it 5 or 3? No, it's 3 in stealth enhancer. There we go. But other than that, my character already has practically all the augments in the game from my first playthrough. Is that a drone? Yeah, it is. Maybe I can deactivate it from here. The Dutchman. No code found. I don't have it. Okay, well, let's try to hack it then. Okay, I need to capture several nodes. Ah, crap. Okay, reward downloads complete. Plus 100 experience and 1 nuke virus. Turrets. Disable. Or target enemies. Target the other guys, not me. That camera is still active though. Pocket secretary. The code was in it, wasn't it? Yeah, it was in it. The password was windmill. Ah well. Nuke virus software. Ah, there I deactivated the camera. Okay, yeehaw, partner. How's it going, society guy? Okay. What was that? I thought I deactivated the camera and the turret. Okay, that's money. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Had to take a sick day. No problem. No problems.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch.
His brain was being hacked.
Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's
Pretty family friendly, yeah.
Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Cyber Boost, Pro Energy, Nuke Virus, and the credit chip. Okay, where to next? That way? What's that? Sniper rifle ammo. This is gun. Okay, I can't interact with the computer. Head office. Something tells me the cop have infiltrated the building. Let's see, oops.
You say we got nothing? I know, man. I think you really messed up this time.
Motherfucker! Hello. Okay, loot. There was a guy right there and he didn't see anything.
What the hell is that hacker doing?
Ah, not enough energy. Yeah, for a punch. Because you need energy to punch someone in the face. Ah, well, I'm spotted.
Where'd he go?
Knock knock. Okay, that's all of them. Okay, he has nothing on him. Did I search this one already? No. Pocket secretary, read email. There's a login and password here. Login Emlatona, password Red Wings. This'll get you into one of the computers on the office floor, it says. Okay. Red Wings. A computer? Wait. Saw some whiskey. I know. I thought it was a whiskey bottle. That's not the same. Nah, that's not the same login. I don't have the password for this one. I don't have this one. Or I guess I could hack into them. If only for the experience points. Okay, let me hack into it.
Access granted.
Okay, final push on contract. Josie Thorpe weekend overtime. Greg Thorpe, new shipment in, back in town, Egghead. Whole new cart of merchandise. You want to take a look? Stop by. Okay, well, nothing useful in there. Okay. Let's hack into it. I'm detected already.
Access granted.
Okay. Theater tickets. Not important. Okay. Don't see anything useful in there. It's not a ton of experience, but, you know, when there are so many of these. Okay, where is the node I have to capture? It seems to be in the top right corner.
Access granted.
Okay, Frank Pritchard. Ah, yeah, that's the same email from before. Okay. I'm gonna make a ton of experience from other things throughout the game anyway, and this is New Game Plus, so I'm still carrying all my upgrades from my previous playthrough, so this is not important. Let's keep going. This is the boss.
Don't lie to me. I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Seraph's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in? He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Ah! Back off, Hanser. I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true...
Should have saved before attempting this.
But I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
Let Zeke go. Try to free Josie. Fight Zeke. Take it easy. I've got as much interest in finding out who's behind this as you do. I won't stop you. You know I can't let you go through with her.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser. I told you. Stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet. And I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with AUGs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
Empathize. You were played for a fool. You led your people into a trap, and now you're on the verge of getting yourself killed unless you let her go. You just think a hostage is your only way out of here? You're so committed to that tactic you're not seeing any other solution. Let it go. Empathize. You're doing better than you think. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here. And I think that'd be insulting his intelligence, perhaps a little. You were played for a fool. You let your people into a trap and... hold on. I'm weighing my options.
You just think that taking a hostage is your only way out of here. You're so committed to that tactic, you're not seeing any other solution. Let her go, and you will.
Sorry, but I got no choice. There's no way I could put my trust in you. You're on the same side as the cops. They got me completely surrounded and there's nothing I can do. I'm all alone in here.
The cops will be looking after the civilians, too occupied to worry about you, but if something happens to your civilian hostage, the hostage is my only priority, and that goes double for the police out there, and nobody gives a damn about some coward who hides behind the skirt. The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians, same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger. Yeah, let's try that.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians, same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
You're right. I'm not. You know what? We're done talking. The puto who tricked my brother thought he had us beat, but we are so much tougher than he counted on. I'm gonna go find him and anybody else who helped him.
Let go of the hostage.
They're gonna see the Angel of Vengeance in action, baby.
Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage, just like he knew the cops would kill you for it. You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently, but you're smarter than this. Is your whole family this stupid? No, don't insult him.
Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He knew there would be civilians here tonight. He thought of everything. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage, just like he knew the cops would kill you for it.
You're right. Damn! You know, he even asked me once about hostages. I told him I would if I had to. I thought I had to here, but I can't afford to, can I? Go on, get out of here. You're free to go. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got played here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do.
Cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Okay.
Adam, what's happening? What's your situation?
Managed to resolve the situation
Sanders
peacefully.
is gone, boss. But I'm pretty
With
sure
no
he's
bloodshed.
just- Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet for Rita on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
Alright.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble. Jensen, you're the guy who was sent in before us? Those hostages owe you a lot. Nice going.
This is the computer of the president of the facility or something like that, so I'd like to see what she's hiding.
Access granted.
Josie Thorpe, crisis situation. That's a mail from David Sarif. Josie, as you know, we're in dire straits here. We need to fulfill several large orders for the alphabet agencies, the Typhoon being just the first of them. We depend on these contracts for a significant portion of our revenue, meaning that successful on-time production and delivery of these orders is absolutely necessary to maintain our bottom line. It is extremely important we make the necessary preparations. Yeah, no thanks, no fame and glory for me. See ya, bye-bye. Happy Hanukkah and all that stuff. It is extremely important we make the necessary preparations to ramp up production in the plant. I'm going to need a detailed overview of this month's production schedule by the end of the day tomorrow. Sorry about the last minute request, but I'm confident you know the drill. I have faith that if we knuckle down and pull together, we'll knock this one out of the park. Okay, this comes from 419 at scowlingmask.ni. Attention, the President CEO. Dear Sir, confidential business proposal. Having consulted with my colleagues and based on the information gathered from the Nigerian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer the sum of 47,000... Wait, is that a scam email? The above sum resulted from an over-invoiced contract executed, commissioned, and paid for about 5 years ago by a foreign contractor, blah blah blah. Central Bank of Nigeria. Ready to transfer the fund overseas. The transfer is risk-free on both sides. We need your banker's name, your private telephone and fax numbers. Yeah, it's a scam email. Okay. So they get these two, huh? Police officer.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. I can't believe they made us wait out. Bastard's free to spread his lies. Son of a bitch! Sorry, Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown.
It's often that same amount, actually. $47.5 million for whatever reason.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her. You'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God, you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
Nice job securing the plant. I wouldn't have thought a security guard could handle.
The helipad? Oh, well, there we go.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired. She said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Electronic devices with a security level above 1 will not be hackable until you upgrade your hacking augmentation's capture software to match. It's already upgraded, all the way up. Ebooks are scattered throughout most locations. Look for and read them to learn more about the world.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
Intrigued, callous, grudging. They came in handy today, but still I didn't choose to get augmented. I think people should stop asking me so many questions. Today felt good, surprisingly good. Nah, grudging, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, you gotta head out? Oh, okay. Pretty damn tired. Well, rest well then.
So it'll take
Adios.
some getting used to. I get it. But don't be surprised if the boss keeps pushing you to get more.
Why? What do you mean?
You know how he is. He thinks augmentations are the be-all, end-all of everything. And he can't understand why someone wouldn't want to become more than human.
Megan used to say the same thing.
I'm not surprised. The research she was doing was pretty damn inspired. Might have convinced a lot more people to give what we make here a try.
If that bastard hadn't killed her.
Listen, Jensen. I know you want to find the men who attacked us, and so do I. If I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Ask about the first attack. Actually, I'd like to know more about the first attack.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
The mercs, the motive, Malik's account. You were there that night. What do you remember? Yeah, that's a good way to start.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
The mercs. The motive, Malik's account. Did anyone else see them, the men who attacked?
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Okay, well, that's all the questions I could ask. I'm gonna find a Malik one way or another.
I'm gonna find a Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Okay, give the Typhoon to Pritchard. That's the next objective. Lobby, Technology Lab, Security Manager.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault.
I don't buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sanders' group.
Think you're being spied. I don't trust the guy.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and SCSI adapters.
Well, look at you, using the
SCSI adapters.
Don't think just because
you sure this
hack
is
the planet's security
2027?
system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Maybe by 2027 we'll already be at Thunderbolt 5 or something. SCSI.
I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Okay, meet with Sarif in the penthouse. That way.
What do you think they talk about?
David and you, Darrow? Hell if I know. Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. Really?
Okay. I think off stream I'll try to see what I can get the game to look like. Well, whether or not it can be played without the gamepad already, that's one thing. Even though it's a ton more convenient with it.
He might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Redirect, take charge, gamble. I'm hoping it'll pay off later. Sanders won't rest until he learns who set him up. Sanders isn't the mastermind behind this, boss. He asked me to deal with this situation, and that's what I did. One of these two, they kind of both point towards leaving him alive was a good thing because it will pay off in the long run because he's not the mastermind, and him working on finding out who set him up will benefit us in the long term.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
That augment seemed to be a pretty poor job, though. I mean, it looked like he was bleeding from where that thing was implanted in his skull or something. Like, that hadn't been done properly, like in a back alley or something. Well, maybe they didn't like being held off so long at the plant. Maybe someone else is offering more. What do you want me to do, boss?
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends in the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Boss, what you're asking me to do is not exactly legal. I don't care. You got it.
You got it.
Retrieve the dead terrorist's neural hub. Uh-huh.
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way inside.
I know you can sneak in, from what I remember anyway. But maybe there is another way. I know I snuck in last time. Because I liked to go stealth and stuff, but there may be another approach. I'd like to take another approach this time. Hello?
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarah was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war ants whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
I've got 2 objectives. By the way, I see 2 markers. Both at 76 meters, but that must be the building exit actually. That's being marked. Adam Jensen, please report to your office.
Adam Jensen?
What, I gotta go back up?
Right. See you.
I passed it. Ah! Let me off! Somewhere down there.
Adam Jensen?
Please report to your office. Okay, that's mine. Okay. What I got stuff for upgrades. Okay, I've got 2 Praxis. Great cost 0. Great cost 1. Okay. Hacking analyze head-on. Gain information about nodes on the network before making a decision. Detection feedback. Select a node to see chances of detection. And analyze all data stores. Select any data stores to view its contents. Okay. Okay, I'm still missing 3 augments. Security hub.
Hey, Jensen, glad to see ya. Now I sound like his girlfriend or something.
Okay, I want out.
Jensen, remember me?
I don't have my own password. Okay. Mandrake is my password. Access granted. Greg Thorpe. Ah, it's an email from the husband of the black lady at the plant just before. Words aren't enough. Mr. Jensen, I meant what I said at the plant today. You saved my life in more ways than one. When those gunmen took my Josie away, I thought... Well, you probably know what I thought. Please let me repay you. Josie and I are back home, safe in our apartment. We live in a 3rd floor condo on Brooklyn Court. You can find the entrance behind the 2nd Street gas station. Stop by next time you're in the city and I'll have something for you. Ah. New access code added. For what? Minor security concern from Athene Margulis. Adam, I really don't mean to bug you on this, but I think I've got another suspect in those neuroposine thefts. I caught Denzel Mitchell going over my stack of VersaLife purchase orders. He said he needed to verify the legal address for a contract David wanted him to look over, but he'd have that address on a dozen correspondences already. For a lawyer, you think he'd be able to come up with a better defense. His door code is 1364, by the way. Okay. Okay. So what, I got to talk to this guy now?
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
You don't have to
Sorry
scream.
about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuroposine from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
The neuroposine, if what I recall is correct, it's the medicine that augmented people have to take for their augments to not be rejected by the body or something like that. It's kind of like when you get a transplanted organ, I guess, and you have to take meds for the rest of your life for your body to not reject the transplanted organ. And why should I care? What do you need me to do?
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills.
You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Then why then?
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You'd need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
I got it covered. All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow. Thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Okay, well that's a side quest of sorts. And what was that last email about? Hold on a second. Security Manager Office, Adam Jensen. That other computer, yeah. His door code is 1364. Denzel Mitchell. And he's an attorney. And the code is 1364. Legal, I guess. No? But this takes me to... This is not gonna take me where I want to go, though. I don't get to pick my floor. Yeah. Okay, Denzel something? What's the name of the guy? His name should be by the door to his office, I take it. Denzel Mitchell, well, there it is. 1364. Okay, what am I looking for exactly? Global Politics Review, 2026 edition. Chapter 7, blah, 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 blah. Pocket Secretary. Okay. Pocket Secretary. Okay. You know, Danny, for a lawyer, you're a pretty cool dude. Thanks for checking the POs. Would have done it myself, but Sarah's bitch has had my number for way too long. If she caught me with them, I'd have been toast. You know she's got Casey implants, don't you? Anyway, from what you told me, I'm sure Micah Pine's behind these thefts. She's in purchasing. Types out the POs or PDs. I think it's PDs. Before Margulis signs them, it'd be so easy for her to change the figs after. She's DOTO till Thursday. Out of office, maybe, or something? I don't know. Till Thursday, so I just gotta get into her office for then. Snake gave me the code to 27 next door to hers, 4145. I'm thinking of letting myself in there and using their air ducts to cross into her office. Don't worry, I won't sue if anything goes wrong. Next door to hers, 4145. New access code added. Hey Denny, when you've got a second, can you stop by? David's asked me to draft a formal letter to TYM declining their also generous offer. I want to make sure I get the wording correct. And Mercury insta messaging go to save. The conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. We can't let SWAT into that plant. There's too much at stake. Or there's too much at stake. I'm calling Jensen in. He's still on medical leave, D. Markovich gave him a clear bill of health last week. And how much pressure was she under, huh? I resent that accusation. Resent it all you like, but you hired me to protect your ass. You got away with the surgeries because of that neat little clause we had in the contract. But if something happens to him now, it won't. Trust me, it's your call, boss. We saved his life, for God's sake. I don't think he'll be suing us anytime soon. Yeah, okay, there are so many typos in there that it's kind of hard to read. Okay. I don't have the code to this place.
We don't know that for sure.
27, I think he said. The name of the number of the office. 30. What? Yeah, that would be second floor, I take it. This floor then. 20 to 22, 21 to 27. Okay, that way. Hmm. For 145. Diane Gonzalez to Cindy Martinez. I'm sorry, don't be pissed at me, Di. All I meant when I said it was that maybe, just maybe, they made a mistake. It happens all the time on those crime scene shows, and we never actually saw the DNA results. Don't you want to believe that Megan could still be alive? She was your friend too, after all. Another mail. Is it true? Yeah, Lai just told me. We work our butts off. Well, let's read the original email perhaps for context. Hey Gail, you hear they're thinking of cutting vacation days? What the hell? This is the kind of thing companies do when they're about to go belly up. And the answer was, yeah, Lyle just told me. We work our butts off and they start taking away our benefits. Not cool. I'm starting to get a sinking feeling about this place. You still up for a happy hour downtown if we can get away at a decent hour? And Athene Margulis. Overtime policy. It has come to my attention that many of you are logging overtime hours and as we continue to work hard to meet deadlines. Because of this, I would like to remind everyone about Sarif Industries' overtime policies. For anyone exceeding 8 hours of work in a single workday and or 40 hours of work in a regular work week, you are entitled by law to 1.5 times your regular rate of pay for all overtime hours worked. But would like you to consider an alternative option, a 1-for-1 exchange of overtime for paid vacation hours once project deadlines have been reached. Please inform your unit supervisor which option you'd prefer no later than Friday. I'll take the money. If we do not hear from you by then, we will assume the second option applies. Thank you for your time and dedication to keeping Sarif Industries alive. He said something about going through the air duct that's in that office to try to get somewhere. Whiskey. There's whiskey in the jarro. I'll have that Cyber Boost energy bar, thank you very much. Money. The tyranny of biology. Oh well. Some other time, perhaps. David Sarif, SI Global Update. Good morning, everyone. I know most of you are still reeling from what happened here several months ago. The devastating loss of so many good people, of so many of our friends and colleagues, is something which I personally find impossible to grasp. I know we will never be able to replace them, but I swear to you this, we will rebuild. We will pick up the shattered pieces of our lives and their work and continue to move forward. Together we will be stronger than the bastards who did this to us, and we will not let them succeed. Right now I am in constant communication with the authorities who are investigating the attack. As soon as I hear anything conclusive, I will let you know. In the meantime, Frank and the rest of the security team will be working tirelessly to ensure that this company, that all of you remain safe and secure. If you have any questions or if you simply feel the need to talk, do not hesitate to come to me. My door is always open. David. Hey, really, still got energy to play games. The heat is making it really difficult for me to want to do anything. Well, this is New Game Plus. This is pretty laid back for me to replay through, and I've been meaning to replay through this because I couldn't remember much about it, so I'm coping as best I can. But yeah, last night when I was streaming, the temperature in here was 31 degrees. That was tough. I have to admit. Okay, is there anything I have to pay attention to in there? I just got off the phone with Erin from Every Season. She told me that all these vacation days you've been using up lately haven't been vacations at all. Why didn't you come to me, sweetheart? If I'd known how difficult it was for you to set foot near the labs, I could have done something about it. Look, I'll speak to David, he'll understand, and maybe we can get workers' comp to reimburse us for all the weeks you've been missing. In the meantime, stay home, try to relax, and keep up those sessions with Erin. She sounds like a really helpful person. I don't see anything worth worrying about in those notes. Why did they want to sneak into that office to begin with? Whose office was that? Micah Pine. Ah, well, okay. Well, we have to get out. How do we get down? I've got 26 in here, honestly. Not sure if opening the window would help or not when it's 30 plus outside. Here I've got my window open because it was more outside. So, I didn't have much choice. I checked like half an hour ago and it was 26 outside and 29 inside. So, well, may as well leave it open.
Burst the door like right now and start shooting.
I know. It's so awful. Because you'd be the first to...
Exit to Detroit City. Experience points can be used in the augmentation menu to unlock additional upgrades or new augmentations. Merchants located in city hubs will not only sell you goods and weaponry, but they will also buy some from you.
Mrs. Reed?
Oh, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
Empathetic, sympathetic, detached. I try not to think about it. I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either. I guess I never thought of it that way. Okay, yeah, sympathetic, I think.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
Optimistic. They did what they had to do to save me. I do what I have to do, augmented or not. I never asked for this. I don't want to be like an asshole to my former mother-in-law to be or something like that.
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
In that case, it makes sense, but here I can choose between as it is or potentially better airflow plus going up to 27, 28 or something.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective.
A nosy mother-in-law.
He agreed
You don't
things
say.
weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more.
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Well, yeah, of course. Well, tell me more, perhaps. Should I expect some form of compensation for this? So cold. Okay, I've got a ventilator with a built-in cooling effect using a water tank. Ah, yeah, those are nice. Was forced to bring it up from the basement after being okay without it last summer. Can't use it until tomorrow, though. Because you can't use it after moving it, maybe, or something like that. Because the fluids have to go back in position or something like that inside, or something like that. Look into it.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case.
The cooling packs you are meant to put in have to be in the freezer first. Ah, yeah.
I'm on it.
Ah, yeah, I see what you mean then. Okay, yeah. Cassandra Reed. Okay. S3, S2, S4. Yeah, those are the side missions, I guess.
You believe it? We had the place surrounded.
I can use it without them, but it's just blowing warm air into my face then, yeah. I wouldn't stand directly in front of it though, because you could catch a cold, I guess, if the difference in temperature is just too high between between the air that it's blowing and the global temperature of the place, I guess. I wish it was that effective. Ah, okay. It's not that effective.
Approve of these protests. These limb people
Entrance to the limb clinic.
Someone is getting rich while the rest of us are suffering.
The Typhoon explosive system augmentation has only recently been introduced. Okay, well, whatever.
Mr. Jensen, David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under Opposine shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors, and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc.
If I recall correctly, using it most of the day resulted in 1, maybe 2 degrees less, plus a pleasant distraction from the heat every time it pans around. Yeah, I see what you mean then.
As Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick
Yeah,
in
it doesn't...
anymore?
really combat the heat buildup then. Well, not that much.
Mr. Sheriff did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuroenhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
I've got my baby fan, USB powered fan there, blowing air at me in permanence here, but I try to not blow it towards my face, otherwise I get neck pain from the difference in temperature that results. It just helps me bear with it more. By what? Typhoon Ammo? Hypostim? Cyber Boost Pro Energy Jar? Praxis Kit. Those are expensive though. Yeah, still no replacement for a proper AC unit. Yeah. I don't want any of that. Can I go back? Oh.
Very well. Perhaps when you are feeling stronger.
Okay. Okay, let's get back out.
Protesting is not against the law. I know.
To sprint, you do not have to hold the button down, just press and release. And I think I got lucky here last summer. As the years go on and it keeps getting worse, it would be wise to invest in one, I think.
Adam? Yeah, I just spoke to Vera Markovic. You aren't getting any Praxis kits installed?
All you said to do was see the doctor. I did that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just surprised you didn't take advantage of the account I set up for you. But no matter. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance in the side of the building.
Well, I remember trying to sneak into the police station the first time I played, but I'd like to succeed in the diplomatic approach, shall we say. Damn, how do you get to these side quests? Okay, no, not that way. Is it through here?
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy.
I've heard that voice elsewhere.
Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, no. Don't want to spend my money just yet. Let's see. Is it
Grayson hooked me up with some
two side quests in here?
Those ug lovers get in my face now. I'm ready to pop. Grayson, where he at?
Talk to Detective Chase.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way.
Considering maybe taking my Switch and going somewhere cooler, my room is easily the hottest place in the house. I could say the same thing.
Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily.
Misconduct
Sure
or being too nosy?
On his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
Okay. About why retire from the force? How did you get assigned to this case? An outside agency may have tampered with the storage locker.
You said an outside agency may have tampered with the storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've seen, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it! Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I
books don't generate heat like a portable console can, like the Switch.
I know, Jensen. If I gave you the code...
I know mine gets warm in my hands when I
Call
play
me
it.
negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
Activate pheromones, convince. Omegas are susceptible to pressure, but alphas are quick to rebel against it. He was an Omega just now.
I want that safe code. And you know I have the means to make you talk if I want to.
Look, I've been threatened by mobsters, gangers, pimps, and dealers for 40-plus years. And it's not like I gave you nothing. So come on now. There's no need for these unpleasantries. You have to help Mrs.
You said an outside agency may have
Well,
Come on.
Damn it. Okay.
Basically never use your Switch in handheld, but I know it certainly generates heat, which you'll feel in your hands. And then it can depend on the game too, I guess. The more demanding the game and the warmer it can get. That definitely.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like I had imagined it. It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Seraph case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
How did you get assigned to this case?
I didn't push for it, if that's what you mean. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved.
Why not?
I was an honest cop, Jensen. I always tried to conduct myself in accordance with the law, with procedures, and what I believed was right. Not really the standard MO for a case like this.
That's all I need for now.
Okay. Right, but there was something else inside this building. I'm not quite sure what, but further up. Hello, sir. You said you had something for me?
Welcome. I'm glad you came. I can never properly repay you for what you did, of course, but I would like to help out any way I can.
What'd you have in mind?
There's a gentleman named Sarah who works in the area. His business causes him to move
Figure something out. Hopefully my cooling vent can make tomorrow
he's
better.
occupying an
Yep,
apartment
okay.
building on Earl's
Take
Court.
care then and stay cool, Link,
Mention
as
my
much
name,
as
you'll get a
possible.
discount on his wares.
Have a good one.
Well, he's a gun runner.
How does a guy like you know someone like that?
Growing up in my old neighborhood, you learn pretty quick to cultivate certain types of relationships.
Meet with Greg Thorpe, okay, that's done. Ah.
I can never thank you enough for what you did.
I hope you did the right thing letting that extremist go like that. I guess time will tell.
Snooping around their apartment. Okay, let's get out. And I'll close the door on the way out. 47 meters, one of the objectives.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws and cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring.
An augmented cyber dog.
What do you call that?
Cyber pitbull.
Copyright.
The heck? Okay, I don't have the code for this one. I'm gonna have to hack it.
Access granted.
Okay. Down here. Turn right. Ah, yeah, that's to find the video files on the computer of that guy for my colleague or something. Okay, I don't have the code. Gonna have to hack it.
Access granted.
Investigate his computer. There it is, I guess. I know. Newspaper. Hostages rescued at Serif manufacturing plant. Tragedy was averted in Milwaukee Junctions this evening as Detroit SWAT teams swept through the Serif Industries manufacturing plant, freeing workers from pro-human extremists who had been holding them hostage for several hours, and so on and so forth. Okay, well. I know, I was there. New access code added. A new security gate has been installed and activated. The gate code is 0002. Do not disclose this to any non-tenant. Safety concerns all of us. Meet with Tyndall. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history.
Yo, Tyndall! I know you're here, man! What?
Hey, anyone there?
Ain't got nothing yet!
Come here. Come here. He has a pocket secretary on him. What does it say? Hey Stevie, I'm sorry man, we just couldn't score as much last week and I'm all out. I'm not doing this to you on purpose, trust me. I'm looking for extra sources right now, but I didn't get an answer yet. Just don't do anything crazy, Tyndall. It goes to a certain S. Chigiola or something like that. Okay, this mission was number 3, I think. So let's get out. Look for the guy. Wow, nice hair. Like it.
Maybe those Purity First nuts have got the right idea.
Ah, there he is. No? Brian Tyndall.
Jensen? What are you doing here?
I think you know why I'm here, Tyndall. I want Corella's security footage back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Sarif Industries' chief of security. I'm pretty sure I can find out about an edited security tape, so don't bullshit me.
Ah, shit. Listen, Jensen, I never wanted
Alpha.
things to get this bad. I'm not a bad guy. I feel for Corella, I really do. But sometimes, for a good cause, you have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, there's a good cause now?
Oh, I see. You think I'm selling the stuff,
Better.
right? I understand why this would seem like an obvious motive, especially to an ex-cop. But trust me, you shouldn't always take things at face value. I'm not selling the neuropazine, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away? To who?
To the people who need it. You think everyone gets augmented
Now he's
by choice?
Alpha?
No. Shit happens. And then what? You're saddled with neuropazine injections for the rest of your life. And that shit costs money. But what choice do you have? Without the drug, you'll die. Rejection syndrome, crippling pain. That just ain't right. So I did the only decent thing to do. I stepped up.
I don't care about your reasons. I can respect that.
I can respect that. But blackmail is still blackmail. Corella wants out, and I'm here to make sure he gets out.
Man, this whole thing is becoming way too much trouble. I've even got 2 local pushers on my back because they say my philanthropic actions are undercutting their profit.
That's not your only problem. A gun-toting client was waiting for you in your apartment earlier.
Really? In my apartment? Shit, the dealers probably sent him. Tell you what, I'll deal with the client later. You take care of the dealers, and the footage is yours.
Okay, I'll help you out. But you better not be playing me.
You give me way too much credit, Jensen. I'm a security tech, not a hardened mobster. The 2 pushers go by the name PG and BK. They hang out in the alley near the basketball court. Just make sure they never bother me again.
Kill them? You're asking me to kill them?
Deal.
Locate the 2 dealers. S3, S3. The basketball court. I think I was close to this earlier. I think I remember this. You can even pick up the ball in the court and throw it to the through the hoop or something. That didn't do anything. PG and BK.
Look at you, man. Another sucker who bought a bunch of crap you never really needed.
You an ex-banger? You got the look. Maybe you know the Big N. He's been busting DRB heads for years. Time to unload! Go ahead, stick your head out!
Shotgun cartridges. Take his gun. Take the gun. Machine gun pistol or something. I think I did manage to throw it through the hoop at least once. The way I remember it though, that doesn't do anything. Like you don't get an achievement for it or anything. At least the Wii U version doesn't have achievements, so yeah. He throws it too hard. Okay. S3, S3.
Don't kill me, man. Whatever I did, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
Look, I told you. If you want me to give you that security footage, you're going to have to get those pushers off my ass first.
I've taken care of the dealers.
I've taken care of the dealers. Now hand over the footage.
Thanks, Jensen. Listen, I know it's not something you did from the bottom of your heart, but still, you saved my ass. Here's your footage.
I know your heart is in the right place. I'm not so sure. Whatever. I didn't do this for you. I'll put you in contact with someone.
Whatever, Tyndall. I didn't do this for you. You coerced a man into breaking the law to serve your own purpose, and in my book, that makes you a piece of shit.
Well, you're nothing but a company lapdog who doesn't give a damn about justice as long as he gets a big fat paycheck. And in my book, that makes you a piece of shit, Jensen.
I'm not winning any... How do you say? Any likability contests, or nah? There's another way to say it, but I can't think straight right now. Popularity contests.
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
I got the footage. You owe me one, Tim.
Yeah, you got that right, Jensen. I mean, thank you so much. This is my life I just got back. Here, there's the weapon mod, as promised.
You're lucky I don't report you. I know you were trying to do a good thing.
You're lucky I don't report you to Seraph. I ever catch you doing anything remotely shady like this again, and I won't be as forgiving. You get that?
Yeah, I get it. And for what it's worth, I'm really sorry.
A laser targeting system. I'm gonna save all my progress. Now, excuse me just a minute. I really have to pee because I've been holding it for a while now. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. It's so hot. Well, we should have rain, I think. Starting from tomorrow or something, we should start getting rain, so it will not be quite as hot anymore. There's one of the mission objectives that's not quite the same distance as the others. Seems to be separate, if anything.
I can't believe this whole hostage thing.
Level 3, this one.
Access granted.
Ammo capacity upgrade. A credit chip. Uh-huh. Okay.
You got any credits to spare? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna use them to buy.
Not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna use them to buy booze. Yeah, well... He was honest about it, at least, I guess. I'm giving you credit for that, but, not gonna congratulate you on that choice. Well, if I was in this situation, I don't know how I would behave, so, not judging or anything. Right now, I'm moving away from it. That's not...
Oh, man, Eliza is so hot.
You're crazy. Nia shit.
Okay. Actually, I remember you can get to your apartment, but I've forgotten exactly where it is. How to get to it. Hey, found something. Whee! I got through. I've got the code 4891. An ebook. Sarif Industries incident report. Ah, this is interesting. Case number, etc., etc. Incident: terrorist attack on Sarif Industries headquarters, Detroit. Officer Detective Gene Sheshkowski. I'm sorry, it's SZCZEPKOWSKI. Chepkowski. To the best of my ability, that's how I would read it. Subject: confused witness. Details: apart from Sarif's chief of security, who is still in critical condition in edit, and another lab technician who is lying in a deep coma in the same hospital, the only witness to the attack on Sarif who was left alive is a tech named Arthur Hopkins. Something peculiar regarding the witness's deposition or lack thereof. When we first got on the scene, Mr. Hopkins was waiting for us in a rec room near the labs. He was obviously in shock, but was quite coherent and ready to give a clear description of the incident. The emergency response team wanted to make sure his condition was stable before allowing us to interview him. When we came back after his checkup a few minutes later, he was incoherent and confused. He couldn't remember anything about the attack. We still haven't heard back from the ER team regarding this matter. Addendum by Captain Penn. The situation has been resolved with the medical team. Mr. Hopkins' condition has been validated. He suffered from a severe concussion. The matter is closed. Another report. The subject: attackers are definitely professionals. Details: quick rundown. There was no trace evidence found at what seems to be the point of entry. The incident didn't last long, but the amount of damage was excessive. There were a large number of victims, and yet not many rounds were fired, and the accuracy was spot on. The attackers were probably all marksmen. This was the work of top-notch professionals. Sarif confirms that the new augmentation design was being tested just prior to the attack, but that the augmentation itself was unarmed and no files related to it were stolen. The obvious motive here is theft and or corporate espionage. But why then destroy the facility and murder everyone? A competitor could no doubt benefit from such a catastrophe, but these measures were quite extreme, and to my knowledge, this is an incident without precedent. I want to note here that I've brought this matter up to Lieutenant Ashbrook on multiple occasions with no concrete results. There's a name that's interesting to note. Ashbrook. This is a report from Detective Christopher Chase, by the way. Autopsy report, Megan Reed. Age 32, sex F, blood type O+. DMD was Lorne. Preliminary note. I have been appointed by the state to perform autopsies on the remains of multiple victims on the attack on Serif Industries. This is due to the critical nature of the incident and the need for the State Department to be fully aware of every detail without going through an endless array of bureaucratic forms and requests. This is in no way linked to the competence of local ME Dr. Gerald Campbell and shouldn't be interpreted as such. Final diagnosis: vertebral injuries. A. Vertebrae in the neck area are displaced. B. Abrasion of the bones consistent with severe and sudden stress or pressure. 2. Ligature strangulation. A. Abrasions found in the neck area. B. Hard to clearly verify due to severe burns, but throat seems crushed. 3. Severe burns. A. Extremely severe burns covering the entirety of the body. B. Accelerant residue has been sent to chem lab for analysis. C. Absence of fumes, residue, and ash in the lungs indicate burns are post-mortem. 4. Toxicology report. A. Blood ethanol. That's alcohol if you like. None detected. B. Blood drug screen. No drugs detected. Clinicopathologic correlation. Cause of death is quick and intense snapping of the neck vertebrae combined with crushing pressure. Body was likely burned after the subject was deceased. Okay. There's a safe next to it. Terrorist attack on Serif Industries headquarters, Detroit. Detective Gene Shipkowski. Subject: probable use of an identified high-tech compound. Details: while examining the crime scene, Detective Hayward and I both noticed that the area covered by the attack seemed abnormally damaged, burned to a degree that could not be explained by a normal fire or the use of any known explosives. It was the same for all of the recovered victims' bodies. Residue analyzed by forensic lab officers on the scene likely comes from a high-tech accelerant of unknown nature. It seems the lab's equipment and victims were deliberately burned to an excessive degree. The most obvious conclusion is that this was done to eliminate all possible trace of evidence, but it just feels odd, like something is off. Okay, hack into the safe.
Access denied.
I failed. System lockdown. 24 seconds remaining, well, and so on. Okay. Have to wait then. Okay, I used a nuke virus.
Access granted.
A bracelet. Megan Reed, lab notes. It's hard to fathom it all sometimes, but when I made that breakthrough in my research a couple of years ago, I never thought it would get this big. I thought it was an anomaly at first, but it's become to genetics what universal assemblers are to nanotechnology. We're talking about the holy grail of DNA here. Hell, this is Gregor Mendel big. The thing is, I have to bury the truth, not the discovery, but how I reached my results. It's become harder lately. I betrayed someone I respected for the sake of my research. I wish I had the chance to fix it, but it got bigger than me, bigger than Serif. If this ever came to light, Serif Industries could be ruined. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm tired. I think I'll just wrap things up for today. Should I stack boxes so I can get back to the other side? Is there anything else I should pay attention to around here? If I remember this correctly, there's a flooded corridor with electricity here. Yep. That's it. Hello, officer. Don't mind me. My allergies are not making things easier, you know, with this heat. When it's hot, it's already hard enough to breathe as it is. But when your nose gets all stuffy, that makes it worse. Chet Wagner.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage...
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Seraph Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob and a vintage 05 Bard GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming.
Omega.
Huh? Metalhead?
You talk tough, but we both know that's all you can do. Deep down, you're nothing but a coward. Well, trust me, tough guy. I'm the real thing. If you don't give me what I want, I won't beat you up. I'll kill you.
Now listen, man, we obviously got off
He's
the
a
wrong
cop.
footing, right?
And I'm
I don't
threatening
want no
him to
trouble.
kill him.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning, and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an Intellicam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Seraph as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. And nobody asks questions. You just do what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
Okay. I obtained information from this guy.
No traffic. These offices are off limits to civilians, sir. Don't go in there.
How am I going to ask the other people then?
Don't get me started on that liberal crap. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Haas. Surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? Now,
Omega?
forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following
Better.
those.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
Absolve, crush. Okay, he's Omega, it looks like. You think I knew you'd be here? Just open the door and stop getting in the way. You're angry, you got a right to be, but I have to get inside the morgue. I can't deal with our past right now. I know it's a risk, but I really do need to get into that morgue.
Alright, that was a cheap shot, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting you here, and I can't deal with our past right now. I know it's a risk for you, but I really do need to get into that morgue.
Oh, geez, Jensen.
I don't see how I can possibly do this. There's so much heat right now, I'm telling you. The moment I open that door, I'm finished. I just got my life back together. This job is all I have. Don't make me do this.
You're right, it's not my risk to take. Don't put this on anyone else. You're stuck here because you feel guilty about what you did. You've got my word. Whatever happens, I'll take care of you. I can't use my pheromones anymore. You got my word. Whatever happens, I'll take care of you. Absolve.
And you're right, it's not my risk to take. So I'm not going to force you to do anything, and I won't hold it against you. And what happened 2 years ago, I know it's killing you. We should talk about it sometime. You would do that? It all comes back to the kid, doesn't it? We were given a direct order, Jensen. So I took the shot. I followed orders. He was augmented, an unknown factor. He was too much of a risk.
Influence. Omegas are susceptible to pressure, but alphas are quick to rebel against it. It said Omega just now.
Wayne, are you getting careless? That empty pill bottle in the trash over there. Didn't you know antipsychotics are included in the Force's zero-tolerance drug policy? I only need them until I get things sorted out. You can't do this. It's not right to use them against me. They'll fire me if they find out. I'll lose my pension, everything. But you would, wouldn't you? Fine, you're cleared. I'll tell the guys to let you through. But I'll never forget this. That's a promise.
Silver Tongue. The desk job. See, I'm getting in.
Hello? Jensen, what the hell are you doing here?
Don't know.
Station's supposed to be off limits to all non-essentials. You don't even fucking work here anymore.
Okay. While I'm here, I'd like to sort out that side quest at the same time. Floor 2. There's this guy here. I don't want him to see me. Okay, okay, I got it.
Access granted.
Close the door. Don't want to be spotted. Okay. Another hack. Let's see.
Access granted.
To Captain Ryan Penn. Captain, following the recent incident at Seraph Industries, the body of an unidentified male terrorist was delivered to your morgue. You are hereby advised that this corpse has been classified ultraviolet under the revised Homeland Security Act 2012. In keeping with Article 7, Section 3, under no circumstances is the corpse to be transferred to the city morgue. It must remain in your own facilities until my own people arrive to take possession. Pursuant to this, per Section 4, all persons of blue clearance or lower are denied access to your morgue. The medical examiner may remain on site, of course, to keep the body isolated, but there is to be no autopsy performed. These measures will be in place until I deliver the all clear. Thank you for your understanding in this matter. Joseph Mandolay. National preparedness, blah blah blah. Okay, morgue procedures. Today marks the second time this year when I have been prevented from doing my job following an attack on Serif Industries. If there exists some question about my skill level, my ability to be discreet, or the way I run my lab, I demand it be brought to my attention immediately. Professional courtesy requires a proper explanation. Captain Ryan Penn, query, Zeke Sanders, Hispanic, missing left eye, military tattoos, including USMC sigil, USMC Afghanistan, wounded, medical discharge, re-enlisted under Recycle Military Program, operations classified, discharged under Cessation Act. Attack on civilians in Glendale Shopping Complex, Los Angeles. 13 injuries, no fatalities. Siege and hostage situation, diagnosed on site as post-traumatic acute dissociation. Blah, 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 blah. But I thought what I was after in here was something to do with... Ah, yeah, there it is. Due to the present sensitive context, it is our recommendation that case TA-00514 regarding the terrorist attack on Serif Industries be filed and closed ASAP. In our opinion, the conclusions proposed at this stage of the investigation are quite satisfactory. I have appointed a state medical examiner to perform the autopsies on the victims. This is a critical situation and we must try to keep the information contained as tightly as possible. I am certain you understand the public relations nightmare this incident implies and will act promptly and accordingly. Have your men reassigned by the end of the day. Joseph Menderley. Okay. So I got the information from my mother-in-law. Now I need to get back to the main objective.
Thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity organization Humanity Front.
These are the toilets. Where are the stairs to the morgue? To get downstairs? No?
My people
atrium.
find a peaceful solution to this dispute.
Basement, holding cells and morgue. There we go. I wish it performed better, this game, sometimes. The frame rate is not always top-notch.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull, as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Hacker Brain Chip. The neural hub is the core processing unit for all post-human augmentation technologies. It is the gateway through which all augmentations are connected, via deep brain neural command fibers, allowing the user to interface directly with... there's a lot to read there.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Frank Pritchard. Okay, so it was through here, here, lobby.
I can't promise anything. Not right now.
The pro-human organization.
I'm gonna have to stop playing actually in a moment. I'd like to get to my apartment building at the very least. Well, wrap up that side quest with my mother-in-law.
Jensen, I have a message for you from one of your former colleagues, a Detective Alexander.
Jenny? What did she want?
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
What, my mother-in-law is waiting at my apartment building as well? Both quest markers were in the same spot. Ah, yeah, she's waiting in the lobby.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
Complete quests.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
Footage showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What
We
were
don't
they
know.
bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first.
Identification, medical examiner.
Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good.
I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient.
So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger.
Give her the bracelet.
I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And, do you...
Are you sure you really want to know?
How Megan died?
She didn't suffer, Cassandra, I can promise you that. Yeah, detached, her neck was snapped and her body was burned. Nah, empathetic.
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra, this is not over. There's not much we can do about that.
Don't worry, Cassandra, this is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
Alright. Oops. Okay, save. I'm gonna stop here for today. That was a decent chunk of progress, I suppose. And I'll be back tomorrow, and then the whole afternoon we'll be playing this game and nothing else. Take it easy. See you next time. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.